Good morning. Thank you for being here. Let's get started by grounding in, setting the day aside, and settling into our practice. The hardest part is getting here. So settle in, whether you're seated or standing, and reach for the sky with the crown of the head. Just nice, tall spine. Maybe to settle, roll the shoulders up and back, and just let them relax. Relax the jaw. And just kind of find your place with your feet. Maybe move the toes slightly. Just ground in, feeling the balls of the toes, the heels. You can place the palms up or down, whatever feels best. Tall spine, and just breathe. Breathing in, breathing out. Fix the gaze on something in front of you, or close the eyes if that feels better, and just breathe. Relax the shoulders. And slowly take a deep, full breath. Just kind of fill the lungs, feel the body. Slow exhale, feel the shoulders release. Do that 2 more times. Very nice. Bring the hands to the heart center, Anjali Mudra, palms, fingers touching. And just presence in your palms as you breathe. Just kind of drawing that focus of the mind into the body and breath. Good. Let's inhale, fingers up toward the ceiling. And exhale down. Again. Good. And then clasping the fingers together. Inhale. And then exhale, kind of bringing the hands between the knees, lowering the chin. Exhale. Just gentle opening. Inhale, belly to spine, coming back up. And lowering down. Exhale. Again, inhale, belly to spine as you come up. Just presence in the low back. And then exhale, find that shoulder stretch and reach, tuck the chin. Very nice. Back up to seated. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms open. And now turn the palms, exhale, just find a little range of an exhale reaching back. Doesn't have to be extreme. Inhale, palms forward. Exhale back. Again, inhale forward, really reaching, engaging the fingers and arms. And exhales, pushing the air back, shoulder blades together. Good, very nice. Hands to the knees. So we're going to do a bit of a chin, kind of rainbow, I'm calling it. It's a bit of a figure 8, a bit of a rainbow. But because we're moving the chin and the neck, be very mindful of your edge. So like I'm having issues here on this side. And so when I'm stretching it, I'm really going to stay way inside my edge. It's good to get the stretch, but it's good to be present in what your body can do today. So relax the shoulders, relax the jaw, open and close the jaw a couple of times. Get a little stretch. Good. Take an inhale. Exhale, slowly lower the chin toward the chest. Again, just find your range. We'll be here for a couple of breaths. Feel how that deep breath kind of stretches the shoulders. Good. Now just breathing steadily, presence in the low back as we lift the chin, lips together. Again, kind of find your top range very gently. And holding here, feel the stretch in the neck, breathe. And here's where we're going to make kind of a half of a rainbow of the chin towards the shoulder, and just find a range that works for you, but very slowly, and feel those muscles in the neck kind of moving sort of over and down gently. Stay inside your edge. If you want to dip your chin, if you find anything like this bothers me a little bit, I'm going to bring my chin forward, and that relieves that stretch. And then once you find your bottom range, just gently breathe steadily, relax the jaw, come back to center. Good. Raise the chin up slowly through center, looking up if that feels good. And then again, a slow sort of other side of the rainbow, down, gently turning the chin toward the shoulder, very slowly. Good. Find your bottom, and then ease the chin back to center. Good. One more time, nice and slow, coming up. No rush. And then down and over toward the shoulder. Breathe easily, relax the shoulders, the face. And when you're ready, move through center and come up. And gently to the second side. Chin over, down, to center. Good. And back to neutral. Very nice. Good. Relax the face, happy yoga face. We're going to move in a little couple cat cows. So for cat cow, our feet are a little wider than our hips. I'm just going to turn to the side so you can see me. We're going to start with an exhale, tuck the tailbone under the body, reach for the back with the shoulder blades, tuck the chin and shoulders. And then on the inhale, tailbone first, rolling out and up, belly drops slightly as the pelvic moves, and heart face forward, inhale. Just a couple times, your pace. Pausing in a spot if it feels good, finding a nice stretch. Good. Presence in the shoulders, kind of scanning the body for any tension. Let's do one more complete round. After your last cow, just meet me back in neutral. Good. Let's open the legs a little wider, more like our goddess feet. Hands to the knees. And now a nice tall spine. We have a different presence in our pelvis here and on our spine because our legs are out of the way. So really reach, feel like you're growing toward the ceiling. You're stretching the top of the head away from the tailbone. And then play with that pelvic tilt just a bit. Sort of find neutral so you don't have an arch or a sway, a dump in the low back. Reaching, good. Big inhale. And then with a tall spine, we're going to take sort of the inside of that left shoulder, moving toward the right knee. So we're not bending over to touch it, but as if we were leaning more like the chest bone toward the right knee. We're going to hold the stretch, tall spine, so you're getting the top of the head away from the tailbone. Planted in both feet, breathe, and you can keep your chin in neutral, so not looking up and not tucking. Breathe. We have a twist here. We're getting some stretch in the hips and back. Breathe. Good. Big inhale. Exhale to straighten that right arm. Come back through neutral. We have tall spine. Maybe feel the difference. Relax the shoulders. Good. Inhale. Again, head away from the tailbone. And exhale over toward the left. Sort of chest bone toward knee. Straight spine. Stretching the top of the head away from the tailbone. Breathe. Breathe into those stretches. Gently wiggle the toes. Good, very nice. Inhale. Exhale, straighten that left arm back up to neutral. And just notice the difference, tall spine. Good, we're really gonna lengthen the spine here. Now we're gonna come down left forearm to left knee and inhale, reach up to the right. Big stretch, inhale. And just one exhale down, maybe touch the ground or sort of move between the knees. And then inhale back up towards the sky. We're going to hold here, holding the posture, but breathe. Good. Really reaching, feel the stretch in the hip maybe, the side body, breathe. Good. Inhale, reach, reach. And then exhale, just forearm to knee. And inhale, left side reach. This side might be different. And find a comfortable place for your head. Maybe it's looking up or in neutral. Big stretch and reach. Relax the face, breathe. Good, inhale. One exhale down between the legs. And an inhale back up. Good, inhale, reach. And exhale down, hands to the knees now. And come into our seated, this is actually seated mountain pose with our feet below the ankles, below the knees. So nice tall, kind of feel that nice tall spine reach. Good. And working with the same straight spine. So nice tall mountain pose, that danda, that staff. Knees are about hip width apart, so a little space in between the knees, about hip width apart, feet under the knees. We're going to inhale and really reaching that the crown of the head away from the tailbone. Inhale. And as we exhale, hinging at the hip, coming toward the knees with a straight spine. So as our belly and then ribs kind of make contact with our legs, and then fold down. So we have a long stretch here, reach with the top of the head, and then allow the head to fall here slowly. We'll stay here for a couple of breaths. Relax the arms on either side of the legs. Breathe. Kind of feeling that compression with the breath and the stretch in the back. Just take some deep breaths if that feels good. Breathe and relax. Very nice. Now keep your back where it is, torso where it is. Just slide the hands up to the top of the knees. And just a gentle breath. We're going to straighten the arms. Let the arms do the work. Just keeping that head stretched away from the tailbone, belly to spine. Nice. And then just sit with that nice tall spine for a moment. Very good. We're going to come up with our chair. Come up with our chair practice. Bringing the feet under the knees so you feel the weight in all four corners. Maybe challenge yourself to have your hands out to the side. We're going to pivot at the hips, keeping the back straight, belly to spine, supporting the low back, and really feel that weight in the heels and the balls of the toes. Inhale. And then as you exhale, push the ground away, lifting the body up through the spine, crown of the head to the sky. Very nice. Great. So we'll move into Warrior Two. Warrior Two, taking a big step or comfortable step. We want to be able to, we're going to have our front knee bent, back leg straight, and feet are perpendicular. Yes, perpendicular. If you drew a line from your front heel back, it would kind of come behind your back heel. Hips and heart are forward. So hips and heart are facing the same direction as your back toes. Good. So Warrior Two, we're going to push into the mat and out. So strong. So active legs, reaching out over the ankles. And then turning just the head over the front hand. Looking out over my left hand, reaching through the fingers so strong, pushing down through the feet and spreading the mat out between our feet. Breathe. Lowering the shoulders from the ears. Sometimes you can roll your palms up, kind of drops the shoulders away from the ears and then roll the palms back. Or some people like to do warrior two with their palms up. And look down just a little and see if you can see your big toe, that your knee isn't collapsing in. Breathe, stretch, so strong. Good. We do a little dancing warrior today. So I'll show you the motion and then you just sort of find your fluid motion. So with my left arm here, I'm going to bring my left arm under and right arm over, kind of as if I were making a circle. And then I bring my left arm up, kind of exalted warrior, looking at my left hand, and bring my right hand under. Just make this nice circle, maybe following the right hand, and then following the left hand. Just steady breath, strong legs, breathe. And just presence in your body as it moves. Strong legs. Good. Couple more. Great balance. See if you can find a little more reach over the front knee. And then a little more back bend over the back leg. Good. Now the next time you come forward, let's hold there for just a couple of breaths. So we've got our torso over our front knee. Hold and breathe, so strong. Torso holding us up, hips, breathe. Good, relax the face, swim back in there to our back reach, our little back bend, planting the feet nice and steady. If you feel any bobbling, just put a hand on the chair. Pushing in and out with the feet, breathe. Good, belly to spine and back to warrior two. Very nice. Good. You can place the hands on the hips here. We're going to do a little bit of moving, or you can also place your hand on the chair. Heel toe your back foot in just a bit so that you're not stepped out quite as wide. So you just kind of inch your back foot in by heel toe, so you're not quite so open. Good. And then heel toe your front foot out a little bit to the outside so that you've opened up your base. Good. And now come up on the back toe, up and down just a little bit, kind of up and down on the back toe, the balls of the toe, kind of lifting. We're just going to shift. And the next time you come up, I'm going to turn my toes in a little bit, actually, turn my back toes in a little bit. As you come up, slowly turn. So now we're facing our front knee. So now we're in more of a warrior one or a lunge, a high lunge here. So find your balance. Very nice. Hands to the heart space. If that works for you today. Good, breathe. Nice, inhale. And now exhale so slowly and just a little bit of a turn toward the front knee, toward the front leg, that side. Breathe. My balance is shifting, so just be present in your feet, really rooting down. Breathe. Tall spine. Very nice. Good. Breathe steady back to center. Good. Hands to the hips. And then step forward, the back leg. Good. And we'll sweep the arms up. So sort of mountain pose, but with our palms facing each other. So stretch and feel where your tailbone is. Are you in more of a sway back? Can you just micro tuck your tailbone? Feel how that is on your low back. Breathe, stretch. Good. Inhale, reach. Exhale, arms down. Good. Now I'm going to switch. We're going to step back into warrior two, but I'm going to flip around. So step back into opposite warrior two. Ground in. So heart is forward, back toes forward, front toes to the side. Good. And stretching our arms out over the ankles and turning just the head over the front fingers. Knee is open, feet so strong, pushing into the earth and out, reaching out. Relax the face, breathe. Very nice. Really actively reaching, actively grounding in with the legs. Good. And then our movement. So front arms scooping under, maybe looking up. And then swinging, dancing the arms back, little back bends, looking up. Find your dance. Steady breath. And feeling your weight shifting, just staying grounded in the feet. Minding that front knee is open. Couple more. But nice and slow as our bodies shift and keep our balance. Very nice. Next time you come forward, let's hold, kind of find that sort of challenge of the torso over the front knee. You can look up or down, breathe, really stretching the crown of the head away from the tailbone. Good. Relax the jaw. Nice. Inhale, sweeping around to come up. Maybe find a little back bend. Looking up if that feels good, or head in neutral. Breathe. Strong legs, keeping our balance, pushing into the earth. Good. Belly to spine and back to warrior two. So strong. Ground in, reach. Good. Nice. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the waist. So I'm going to shorten my stance here by heel toeing my back foot up. Heel toeing my front foot out. And then I'm going to angle my back toes in a bit. So presence in the balls of the toes. Lift and lower that back heel. Good. And then when you have it up, just pivot the hips. Make any adjustments. Pivot the hips. So we're in a lunge. Very nice. Find your balance. Hands to Anjali Mudra if that feels nice, or hands on the hips or on a chair. Ground in, find your balance. Tall spine. Very nice. Inhale. And then ever so gently exhale and twisting toward that front leg. Balance shifting, tall spine. We reach for the sky, kind of keeping that spine engaged. Breathe. Let the body find its way. Breathe. Good. Nice inhale. And exhale back to center. Very nice. Hands to the hips. Step forward. And mountain pose. Very nice. So we're going to step the left foot in front of the right. Left foot in front of right. If you can cross your feet. If it feels better just to have your heel to the toes, that's fine too. We're just trying to narrow, add a little twist, narrow our center of gravity. Nice. Now inhale, swoop up. We're going to do a little bit of a twist. Grab the right wrist with the left hand. You can bend your elbows if you'd like. Inhale and bend over to the left. We're going to stretch that right side. Feeling the body shift, the balance, breathe. Good. Now, as we inhale, we're going to engage the whole arm, right side body up towards the ceiling. Inhale, reach for the sky, kind of protects the back. Now, keeping the feet where they are, switch hands. So right hand holding left wrist. And now we're going to have a different stretch, leaning over to the right. I hope I said that right. Trying to mirror you all. Stretching the left side. Different balance. Not quite as much of a twist here. Breathe. Good. Left hand engaged. You're going to inhale, reach for the sky. And exhale, lower down. Very nice. Just stand in mountain pose for a moment. Kind of feel that difference. Good. Right foot over left, in front of left. Good. We'll do our twisting side first. So inhale, taking the left wrist with the right hand, and exhale, leaning over to the right. Breathe into the side body, relax the face. Presence in the feet, breathe. Good. Now inhale, active, left hand, reaching for the ceiling. Switch wrists. Holding on to the left wrist, right wrist now with the left hand, and exhale, bending over to the left. Breathe into the hip, shoulder. I should say, if any of this bothers your shoulders, you can totally drop your elbows and use that side stretch. Good. Presence in the right hand. We're going to inhale and reach for the ceiling, engage the spine. And exhale, lower. Very nice. Step back, mountain pose. Just breathe, feel the grounding, release the shoulders. Good. You might want to have your chair right next to you here for this next little bit. Some balancing moves. So I'd like our feet a little bit closer than our solid base. So mountain pose, we have our feet right under our hips, and mountain, steady, sturdy, very steady. So I want to bring us into more of a balance challenge by bringing the toes and ankles touching, if you can, or closer. Good. And now just gently lifting the heels off the ground. So sort of presence in the balls of the feet as we kind of tell our feet what we're doing. And lift and lower the heels. Again, just nice to have the chair nearby if you feel bobbly. Good. Tall spine. Finding something to look at that is your eye level. So we're not looking down or up. Good. Try to keep the ankles tracking over the middle toes, so not falling in or out. Good. And then find a nice the high spot for you. So find your high spot, wherever that is. And if this bothers your legs, but you'd like to do it, you can roll a towel underneath your heels so that you get the stretch and the balance, but you're not stressing the toes if that bothers you. Breathe. Good. Big inhale and exhale, lower down. Very nice. Now, keeping the feet together, keeping the toes, heels together, I'm going to kind of bring the hands to the low back. So I'm putting my back of my hands right in my low back here. And drop the shoulders, relax, feet together, knees together. And inhale, elbows back, kind of heart forward. And then exhale, kind of folding the shoulders in, tuck the chin. So it's a little balance, little stretch. Inhale, open. Exhale, forward and tuck. Good. Inhale, open. We'll hold here. Relax the shoulders. You can move your hands if there's a more comfortable spot for your shoulders. Breathe. Good. And now exhale, curving in. Lower the head. Breathe. Breathe into the top of the back, shoulders. Good. Big inhale. Exhale, release the arms. Move anything that wants to be moved. Good. Now another little balance challenge here. I'm going to bring my left knee, bend my left knee, bring it in front of my right foot. Open the knee. You can stay right here if you'd like with your knee toe on the ground, or you can lift it a little bit if you'd like. And now we're going to have our hands reaching over. I should have done the hands first because it totally changes our balance. Have the hands in the same direction where the knee is pointing. So my left knee is out and I'm reaching over toward the left. And then very gently, slowly move your gaze over to the left. Total different balance. Now play with your foot, my toes on the ground. Breathe. If you'd like to lift your foot to challenge, that's tough. Breathe. Reaching for the sky with the crown of the head, steady breath, drawing that strength in and up. Very nice. Inhale. Exhale, slowly turn the head back to center, kind of feeling that balance shift. And the knee back and slowly lower down. Very nice. Let's do the arms first this side. So we're going to reach the arms over to the right. Then the right knee, nice and slow. Move the ankle outside of the left ankle and open the knee. And then find your grounding here with the feet. And then so slowly, eyes at eye level, find something to track. And then something, your drishti, your point of focus, over to the right. Relax the jaw, reaching for the sky with the crown of the head. Breathe. Very nice. Gentle, steady breath, moving the gaze back to center. Good. And gently unwind. Foot, hands, and mountain pose. Very nice. So we're going to move toward the chair, but not in it just yet, but have the chair behind you so that you'll be ready to sit when it's time to sit here. So I'll show you from the side. So we're going to come into a bit of a forward fold. And if it's not for you, you can sit when we get to that certain spot. And if we're not going to be there for long at all, but if you have eye pressure or blood pressure issues, just be mindful of your head not being below your heart for more than just a moment. We're going to inhale. And it's a bit of our chair exercise. So exhale first, hands sliding down the knees, and just feel your presence in how you pivot over your toes and how you sit back. So we want your weight steady in the feet, front and back, but allow yourself to come down into more of a bend. And like I said, if this isn't for you, you can go ahead and sit. And then once your chest touches your legs, allow your head to fall and allow the body to rest on the tops of the legs. Now finding your balance nice and even in your feet. And instead of your head hanging, wherever you are, you can cross your arms to hold your opposite elbows, or hands behind the knees, hands on the calves, whatever feels good. Just breathe here for a moment. Allow the head to relax gently, maybe shake yes, no. Good. And you place your hands on the chair behind you or on your feet, whatever feels good. And then just gently continue the seat, lower your seat into the chair. Leave your chest on your knees. Now we're seated, folded forward over the legs, kind of where we were at the start. Let the shoulders relax, head relax. Eye or blood pressure issues, you can go ahead and cross your arms on your knees and then allow your head to hang. Breathe and relax. Very nice. Wherever you are, hands to the knees. And then just raise the chin, keeping the back where it is. Raise the chin so that the top of the head is lined up with the tailbone. Straight spine. Bring the shoulder blades back. And now stretch the top of the head away from the tailbone. Tall back, long back. Breathe. Good. Now gently press the palms into the knees. Lift the body just a little. Kind of come up halfway, sort of a 45-degree angle. Chin is in neutral, not looking down, not looking up. Stretch the spine. If you'd like to challenge your core body here, you can lift the hands off the knees, either to prayer mudra or hands down by the side, and breathe. Tall spine, relax the face. Few more breaths here. Good core strength, hip strength, breathe. Straight spine. Good. And either hands on the knees or belly to spine. Inhale. And as you exhale, push the ground away. Reach for the sky with the crown of the head, straight back. Tall spine, palms up in the lap. Breathe. Very nice. And now draw one foot under the chair. You can even do it to the side of the chair. So we get a nice stretch into the heel. So find pressing the foot, stretching the toes out and pushing down with the heel. So finding that front foot stretch. I'm stretching my heel and then I'm lifting my heel to stretch the toes. So maybe a little heel stretch and then a toe stretch. So come into the toe stretch, Hold that for a moment, breathe. Very nice, release. Opposite foot. So find your heel stretch, reaching the heel back under the chair, and then pushing the heel up for the toe stretch. Sort of back and forth for that, heel reach, stretching out the calf, and pressing the heel forward, stretching out the toes. Good, come into your toe stretch. Breathe into the stretch, relax the face. Make sure you're not gripping in the low back or arching too much, kind of mindful of where your tailbone is. Stretch the toes, breathe. Very nice. And relax, little tapping. But more with the ankles here. I like to push out through the heels. So I have a gentle bend in my knee, push out through the heels, toes back, and keeping the base of the heel touching, just open and close the feet. Open and close the feet. Just stretching that front part of the ankle. Good, find your stretch and hold, breathe. Good, big inhale and release, little ankle rolls. And then placing the feet on the floor and look down. As much as you can, spread out the toes. So spreading out the toes and breathe through this. If you get a little cramp, ease up, but just breathe. Relax the back, relax the jaw, and allow those toes to stretch out. Scan the body for any stress you might be holding. Stretch the toes. You can do it. Good. Big inhale. And exhale. Release. Very nice. And then into the hands. Some motion up and down with the fingers. Palms up, palms back. Just mindful. Good. Come to stillness. And now my right palm is up, facing the screen here. I'm going to reach under my right hand to my right thumb very gently. I can't do it to this hand because of my thumb, but just gentle, gentle pressure down. I'm not even doing it to this finger, but just gentle pressure down with the left hand, just gently guiding the right thumb down. Breathe, relax the shoulders. Good. And now the index finger, just gentle stretch. Just kind of pulling, finding a stretch in the palm. You can bend your elbows if that feels better. Good. Breathe, maybe close the eyes. Nice. And now the ring finger, just gently guiding that down. If you have one finger that likes it and one finger that does not, just skip that finger. Breathe. Very nice. Ring finger. Breathe. Good. And pinky finger. Nice. Now very gently release. Don't shake the hand. Just turn the left palm up. Reach under with the right hand and guide that left thumb down if possible. Breathe. Nice. Index finger. This is a really good exercise to do even for a 30-second or full minute hold on each hand. Breathe, great to do while you're watching TV. Breathe, good. Middle finger or waiting at an appointment. This is a great exercise. Just breathe into the palm stretch. Relax the shoulders. If you're gripping in the hips or feet, breathe. Nice. Ring finger. Good. And pinky finger. Very nice. Now, very gently, just put the palms together, not bending the fingers. And then a little heat, rubbing the palms together. Rub, rub. Good. Hands to Anjali Mudra. Pressing the hands together, palms, fingertips, just a nice press together. Good. Inhale, fingers to the sky, pressing the hands together. Big inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Very nice. So let's move to our place of Shavasana. You can be on the floor or a couch or recliner, or just sit back in your chair. Maybe a blanket or a pillow under your feet. And be comfortable. And presence in the feet as we curl the toes in, really curling the toes in. Breathe. Just squeezing the toes in a curl. Now tense the calves. Breathe. Good. Nice inhale. Exhale, relax. Release the legs. The legs are relaxed. And then bringing the hands into a fist. Squeezing the hands. Feeling the forearms tighten, the shoulders coming in toward the body. Breathe, squeeze. Squeezing. Good. Inhale. Release. Let go. Relax. The arms are relaxed. Then drawing the face in all toward the nose, the lips, eyebrows, down and in toward the nose, pursing the lips. Breathe. Good. Inhale here. And big exhale, lion face. Eyebrows up, jaw open, tongue out. Breathe. Good. Big inhale. Exhale. Relax. Release. Allowing the body and mind to just move with the breath. Ease in and ease out. Just the breath. I invite you to stay in your Shavasana as long as you'd like, letting the breath and your practice just sink in. And when you're ready to wake, just gentle breath, gentle movement. And gentle stretches. And bringing the hands together in Anjali Mudra with gratitude to yourself for your practice. And knowing your practice is as close as your breath. May we find peace, joy, love, and light in our day. May we share that peace, joy, love, light with others. Namaste.